They say the night shift is peaceful, quiet, almost boring. But some workers know better. When the world goes to sleep, things start to crawl out of the dark. Things that don't belong in our world. Things that leave scars. In this video, you'll hear 3 chilling true stories from people who've worked the graveyard shift and experienced things they can never forget. Each tale connects in a strange, unsettling way, as if the night itself has a memory. Stay with me till the end, because the final story might just change the way you see the night forever. I used to work night shifts at a small community college in Ohio as a janitor. The building I was assigned to was the older science hall, built in the 60s and rarely updated. It had this stale smell of chemicals and mold that just never went away. Around 2 a.m., the place would go dead silent. I mean, so quiet you could hear the hum of the lights. One night, I was mopping the 3rd floor corridor when I passed by one of the labs and saw something that froze me. The glass window on the door was reflective. As I passed, I caught a glimpse of myself in it. But something was wrong. My reflection wasn't in sync with me. It moved slightly slower, like it was lagging behind. I stopped. It stopped. I raised my hand. It hesitated, then mimicked me. I turned around. Nothing was there. I backed away slowly and went downstairs. The rest of the shift, I stayed in the lobby until sunrise. Over the next few nights, I avoided that floor completely. But curiosity got the better of me. I checked the security footage. That's when it got worse. The footage showed me stopping in front of the lab door, standing still, but there was no reflection, just me, staring at nothing. Few years ago, I worked as a night shift security guard at an old hospital that had been partially shut down. One wing was completely abandoned. No patients, no staff, just old beds, peeling walls, and darkness. Every night, we were supposed to walk through that wing, check for intruders. Most guards skipped it. Not me. I liked the silence. Until one night. I was walking down the west corridor when I heard a door slam shut at the far end. I paused. Wind, maybe. But there were no windows open. I walked toward it, and the door began to rattle. Violently, like something was trapped inside. I radioed the front desk. No answer. I reached for the handle, and it suddenly stopped. Silence. I opened the door. Empty. But then I heard it. A scream. Faint, like it came from far below. The room had a defunct elevator shaft, sealed years ago. I shone my flashlight into the shaft through the grill. Nothing. But I could feel something. The next day, I reported it. They brushed it off. But the following week, another guard quit without saying why. A week later, I found an old logbook in the security office. 20 years ago, a patient had escaped and thrown themselves down that shaft. They said she screamed all the way down, same hallway, same door. My brother worked as a night cleaner in a large office complex downtown. The job was quiet, routine, until he stopped coming home. The police launched an investigation. They found his ID, his phone, and his cleaning cart on the 17th floor, but no sign of him on any camera. Just gone. A week later, I got a call from his number. No voice, just the sound of cleaning supplies rattling and slow, steady breathing. I decided to sneak into the building one night with his access card. I made my way to the 17th floor, lights flickering, doors creaking, and then I heard it, his ringtone, coming from one of the offices. I followed the sound, heart pounding. The door opened on its own. The room was ice cold. I stepped in, and the door slammed shut behind me. My flashlight flickered, then died. In the dark, I heard footsteps circling me. Then, a whisper. My name. Suddenly, the lights flashed on. The room was empty, but written across the glass wall in condensation, "Still here." I ran, got to the lobby. Security found me in tears. I never went back. Later, I found something strange. A report from the early 2000s. Another cleaner vanished on the same floor. Same room. The night has a way of hiding things, secrets, memories, and sometimes people. Maybe it's the silence, or maybe something watches when the world sleeps. If you've ever worked a night shift, let me know if you've seen something strange. And remember, some jobs don't just stay with you, they take something in return.